Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Ricky with TechBot Solutions. Hope that you guys are all having an amazing day. Today has been pretty crazy when it comes down. It has not been crazy at all. So for those that aren't familiar with who it is that I am, my name is Ricky. We have this YouTube channel, a little bit over 287,000 subscribers. Really do appreciate all the love and the support. We have one of the fastest growing private trading communities out there called TechBot Solutions. We have a little bit over 131,000, almost 132,000 on the Facebook group. Altogether with all the different platforms, including our Discord chat, we have a little bit over 135,000 members. Let's make sure we turn that off. But yeah, I wanted to recap on my trading today. Definitely not the best. For all those that were able to tune in for the Learn, Plan, Profit chat, I was able to recover like a small amount on my UWT position. I'm just going to talk about my trades. If you guys follow me on Instagram, I post my overall like statement on how much I'm up on the day. So it shows all my positions, what I'm up, what I'm down. I shared it for those that are part of Learn, Plan, Profit, if I'm not mistaken. Let me go to the profit section. Let's see. It might have been this one. So right here. So this is pretty much where I'm at for the day. This was before I took my next position. So I was down $295 on the day on UWT. I was up $360 for a small little scalp day trade on JNUG. So altogether, I was up $64.98 on the day. So I'm not up anymore, right? I'm actually down, and the reason why I'm down is because I took another position on UWT, and I want to share this with you guys. My entry point was not the best, but in my opinion, with how is it that I see value in UWT, it makes sense to me, and that's what mainly matters. I actually was getting a very common question of like, what is the future that I look at? I don't mean the future as in like being able to see the future, but like the future like /CL. This is the one that shows a very similar pattern to UWT. So if you look at the overall pattern of like, this push and this consolidation, and then you look at UWT, same thing, right? This is the future that I believe that it follows, and that's pretty much what I've been trading off of. With /CL, the pattern that I've been able to identify is that it's been holding above this EMA indicator pretty well. It has a resistance right around $70, so it has this margin to cover. So then if I look at UWT and I look at that consolidation aspect, right, I could see the low points and I could see the high points. This margin that it has to offer is not huge by any means. It's anywhere from around 2 on the low end to maybe about 4%. That's something that I personally find attractive. Does that mean that that's something that you have to find attractive? No, we're all wired in different ways. We all trade with different size accounts, and we all, grow our accounts in different ways. I want to show you guys where I'm at as of right now. Pretty much the reason that I took my position was I saw that there was a support in between the bottom VWAP. I saw that there was a resistance right around that middle VWAP. So I saw this consolidation aspect, right? I saw that it was trading in between 36.40 to 36.60 for quite some time, right? Also, if you look at /CL, you can see that it's showing signs of consolidation of a potential reversal here. I got in way too early. That's the easiest way for me to put it. My entry point was not the best. The full-on reversal did not take place when I thought it was going to be. That's just something that I've had to work on. Honestly, it was the funniest thing for all those that got to tune in live. I want to, I want to talk to those that are part of Learn, Plan, Profit because, well, Ishmael, remember? Like right as I sold UWT, right, I was, how much was I up on UWT? It was like $50. It was like something super small. I just did it to close out my position. And guess what happened? So as soon as I sold, so we were trading UWT. Guess what's going on, Lupita? Hola, hola. Oh, what's going on, Andres? So, yeah, hope your surgery goes well. Thank you again for tuning in. That's our cousin, or cousin from my dad's side. Yeah, the little kid's going through surgery. So hopefully everything goes well, and we'll keep you in our prayers. So, but yeah, so UWT had a pretty aggressive sell-off, right? Then it started to trade in between the middle and top VWAP. What's going on, Andrew? It started showing signs of an uptrend. And do you guys see like this like consolidation around this area of like the 36.90, everything below $37? And guess what? Right as I sold, I kid you not, like this is almost exactly where I sold, right? It was right around the 36.90 area. Sold my position. I think I got filled at 36.91, and guess what happens? 2 seconds later, it pushes up all the way up to 37.11. Pulls back and then sells off and stuff like that. But yeah, Sergio was there. So he's like, yeah, I saw that dingleberry moment. And it's so funny because like it literally happens to me every single time. My entry points and my exit points, I'm very conservative. Like, I'm very pleased with my exits. Like, sometimes you guys know that I don't get in or I don't get out at the best time. Like, I get out usually very early. But like we say, no one goes broke by locking in profits. And that's something that I think that has really acted as a positive catalyst for my success as well as many others. Yes, I do miss out on some margin, but I tend to stay consistently green a majority of the time, right? A huge focus for me is to be more patient. And how many of you guys, can agree with me? How many of you guys need to be a little bit more patient with your confirmation of the reversal? That is a huge area of opportunity for myself. And bet Ricky won't read this and give me a free LPP course. Nothing but love. What's going on, Connors? Hope you're having an amazing day. But that's pretty much it. So my entry point was definitely not the best. I'm waiting for this full-on reversal. And I talked to you guys about the overall direction of how this thing is moving on the 180-day chart, why I think it's at the very bottom before it starts to sell off. If I see this thing to really start to sell off and it breaks below $36 and there's a breakup pattern, I'm going to have to cut my losses, right? Easiest way to put it. But once I see, if I see it hold, just like it's done multiple times before, and it starts to push up, then I feel like, I did something well, right? I did something good. I'm in at a good buy range, or good deal range, right? As we can see that it pushes up, I'm in at a good deal range. But the thing that I could have done better, and I'm sharing this with you guys, is the thing that I could have done better is my entry point. I could have been a little bit more patient. And yeah, that's really just it. So no one goes broke by locking in profits. I like it. So what's good? I made 4.7 today on CROX today. Ooh. I like that. I think CROX was the one that had that huge sell-off and then started to reverse back up. I like that. We talked about it very quickly for those that are part of Learn Plan Profit in the morning live stream, but I'm sure you just identified the value and you absolutely killed it. So hopefully you're able to lock in profits and walk away nicely from that. Also, another one that I did not touch today that I mean this with all due respect. I was talking to the Learn Plan Profit group and we're like, we really need to focus a lot more on short-term swing trading. It's something that I've been lacking on as we've been focusing on more with day trades. You guys know that previously something that was a huge focus for me was mainly short-term swing trading. So a lot of people, that's what some people found very attractive by my style of trading is the way that we did short-term swing trading. It was after like that loss that I had on DRIP that kind of shook me up, right? But the thing that I found very attractive about Facebook today, right, was look at this 180-day chart. Facebook was pushing up. It was absolutely killing it. And then, just like we've said multiple times, like it has to sell off eventually. And it's selling off. I think it has a little bit more to give. I want to give it a little bit more time to sell off. I mean, the MACD indicator is still showing signs of, that it has a little bit more margin to give. So I'm trying to be very patient with this swing trade. I want to do an average up approach of where I take a $5,000 position, then I add another $5,000 as it continues to uptrend to make sure that I'm investing in something that's actively trending up. Another one that I see a lot of value in for a potential reversal pattern, this was brought to my attention by someone that was part of Learn Plan Profit, is SFIX. We talked about this one yesterday, if I'm not mistaken, showing signs of this reversal potential. Ended up pushing up very nicely today, pulled back, and it's because of that pullback that I find it to be so attractive. As it pulls back, it gets closer to the EMA line, which I tend to identify as a better deal. It doesn't mean 100% that it's going to have to hold above that. Actually, we just got another alert, but it's definitely something where it's still staying true to that pattern. The other one was SABR, showing signs of an ongoing uptrend. SMA line acting as a support, staying true. Like even with this pullback, it pulled back a little bit more. Stayed true to the EMA line. Sometimes it doesn't even work out this beautifully, as in like barely touches it and then picks right back up. But it's doing that. The MACD indicator looks good. The RSI looks good. Everything looks good as of right now. And that's why it's so important with something that we do with our short-term swing trading is that, we make sure that we see value in the pattern, but that we also follow up with it on a daily basis, however often you can follow up with your position. I mean, you don't want to micro manage it because you could get very emotional with some pullbacks, but as long as you continue to validate that the overall pattern in the direction that it's moving is still staying true to what you originally saw value in, I think that's what's very important. Another one that I wanted to bring to your guys' attention is ticker symbol KEM. This one was also brought to my attention by a member that is part of Learn Plan Profit. Again, it sold off, right? Pushed down, bounced at around or consolidated right around this SMA indicator, and is now showing signs of a potential uptrend. Again, let's not force something that we've been talking about all day, right? And also the last one is EGAN. This one pushed up today, but it's been making lower highs. So let's make sure that you guys understand that one. One thing that I wanted to say is a huge area for myself, this week has been my entry points and my exit points. I could be a little bit more patient with my entries and with my exits. I mean, I know it's a joke that sometimes I lock in profits too early, but I definitely don't think that's a bad issue to have. Like, how many of you guys would prefer to lock in profits too early than end up being in the red, right? Like, it's more of a thing that I can work on to refine myself, but it's not something that I really have to try to have to fix right away. Like, my biggest area is entry points. That's something that I have to work on myself. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. And yeah, that's really just it. John Gutierrez just signed up, ready to learn. John, how do you have such a, and again, my last name is Gutierrez, so I hope that you guys are okay with this joke, but John, you have such a white first name, and then you have my last name Gutierrez, which is like as Hispanic as it gets. I freaking love that. You must be my brother or something like that. So, but yeah, that's really just it. So I hope you guys all have an amazing, Ricky, I'm a huge fan. Can you give out your free coupon for the course? No, guys, I'm like investing, I work with this group every single day. So it's like a lot of time that it takes out of my day, right? So I do appreciate you guys being interested in it. I upload daily videos on YouTube for free, and we've always done that. We have a free Facebook group, which is the third link down below, called Tech Solutions. The Learn Plan Profit group is for those that want to take it a little bit more serious and that want a little bit more guidance and assistance and stuff like that. So that's that first link down in the description. So are you involved in any way with Shopify or Amazon FBA? I'm not involved in Amazon FBA. I've talked about that we have some Shopify stores and drop shipping. I do not. You guys know that, I mean, I've talked about it multiple times. Investing in the stock market has never been, my only source of income. I've talked about real estate. I've talked about buying and reselling cars, and I've talked about trading. The other markets that I invest in that I don't talk about are just because I'm not, I don't want to focus our following, our reach to that. So there's other individuals that you guys can learn from. Our team for drop shipping, our team for marketing, our team for software development are not something that we share with others. It's just something that we keep close to, the Tech Solutions team, and that's really just it as of right now. Later on, we could revisit that, but I really do appreciate you guys asking. It's just not something that we're willing to work on with anyone else. It's, we have our core focus, the stock market, and then our other areas, as in buying and reselling cars, and that's pretty much where I would like to keep it at. So is the student discount still up for the Learn Plan Profit course? Yes, direct message me within the TechBud Solutions Discord chat. So if you can direct message me, all we ask you is please cover the barcode of your student ID. But if you're a student, all we need you to do is to share your student ID. Make sure that you cover any personal information, as in the barcode or something like that, and then we can offer you a student discount. Also, for those that are in the military or active service members or first responders. Yeah. When are you going to dye your hair blonde again? That's when you had your best week was with the blonde hair. Heck no. When I had my blonde hair was like the worst 2.5 weeks of my life, or my trading for this year. It was after I dyed my hair back, literally the first day. I had one of my biggest days for the month of July, which was $2,800. So yeah. So can't you repeat that again about the student discount? Yeah, just direct message me. Is the thing frozen? My OBS.
It just froze.
It just froze?
Right now, as soon as you said that. Yeah, it's frozen. I can see you moving Facebook around and everything. But the actual screen of it.
Oh my goodness, I look so ugly. Ah!
The audio's good though.
The audio's good? Alright, so as you guys see my frozen face on the screen, I want to thank you guys again for your time. I must have seen my what's it called? My profits for the day, and OBS must have froze or something like that. I'm not too sure. But just wanted to wish you guys an amazing day. Wanted to recap on the day. So as of right, I'll keep you guys up to date on how I end up closing today. So if you guys follow me on Instagram, again, the link is down below. If you guys want to join Technical Solutions, that's that third link in the description. And then, no, Don, don't say that. Perfect thumbnail. Let's screenshot it. Oh, there, we're good. So you guys can't do that anymore. But hope you guys are all having an amazing day. Yesterday we had a pretty decent day on staying on track of, I hit my daily goal of the $560 profit. You guys can feel free to check out that video. Today, definitely not going according to plan. Very slow day, but we have a lot of opportunity that with these like swing trade potentials. I just need to plan and prepare for that. And that's actually what the Learn Plan Profit group asked for me to do today, is I'm going to be sharing my watch list with them, and then for them to be able to download it as well. For all those that are part of Learn Plan Profit, the active swing trades that I'm going to be watching for today. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to make a second video for today. We have some news that I have to let the guys know about the new house. So you guys know how we bought a new house, right? You know the house that I sold next door? The move out day, there's 4 guys that are currently living there, and I might not have the new house by the time I sell and have to close on that house, so things might get a little tight here at the current house, because this house only has 3 rooms, but there's 4 guys over there, so it's gonna be like a hostel or something in here. But yeah, that's really just it.
Just when I got comfortable in getting my own.
Oh. I love that. I love it, John. But, all right, guys. I want to thank you guys again for everything that you guys do. Just like you guys could see, just have fun with whatever it is that you guys do. You guys don't have to follow, our group. You guys don't even have to subscribe to the YouTube channel. You guys don't have to join TechBud Solutions or even join Learn Plan Profit. As long as you continue to do what you love every single day and that you continue to take action, just try to uplift others and focus on that, right? Focus on your own personal growth and hope that you achieve extreme success in whatever it is that you achieve. So I want to thank you guys again for your time and everything that you guys do. Continue working hard, continue following your dream, let your passion be a driver to success, and like always, let's make sure that we end the year on a green note. Take it easy.